Previously on Predict the Six, a week that could have seen 3 out of 3 well predicted results from myself saw me pick up just the one, thanks to Dumbarton. I'll back Dumbarton, and Jen changing her mind at the last minute was an inspired decision, as it ended up being her only correct prediction from last week.
I'm going to do a little bit of a risky move. I'm going to say Peterhead's going to win this one.
I've got from my notes that Forth were going to win.
No, well, I'm changing it.
Changed your mind at the last moment.
Yeah.
So that puts the scores still level pegging, with Jen on 4 points and myself on 4 points as well. So we're back to Predict the Six once again for another week with Jenny. We'll just jump straight into it, Jen. Pick your like target. Remember, they smashed it last week.
59 likes.
Christ. Come on, you're going to smash it again, right? We set 55 last week and I think it got 70 something. So you're going to do it again. I know it. I'm confident in your ability to just hit that wee like button below. Why no, eh? And while you're at it, subscribe. Do your thing. Yes. Right, on to the predictions. Jen, you first, I insist.
Well, thanks. My first one is Alwat versus Queen of the South. Now, show place for Queen of the South?
Oh no. You literally know nothing. I thought you would have at least known something about these teams.
I know something about Alwat. It's great.
You know a player that plays for Queen of the South that just signed for them? Think a past hero of mine. Faisal, correct. Give your analysis.
Well, I think Queen of the South, well, they've got Faisal, pretty gash, and that Stephen Dobie lad scores goals, but I think his time's over, in my opinion. I think
Bold decision.
it's someone else's time to shine. But Alwat, on the other hand, they won last week?
No, they got beat by Arbroath.
I've got faith in Alwat, and you know, it's the home team of ours, technically.
Local team.
Aye, that's the one. So I'm just going to say that Alwat's going to win this one. It could be like close, but Alwat will still win.
Good job at trying to know what you're talking about, and you literally still had no fucking clue. You almost made yourself sound worse than just saying, I know nothing. You might as well have said that. My first one this week is the first Friday fixture that will take place. This one's taking place at 7:05, and it's Inverness versus Morton. I'm going to keep it plain and simple here. Don't think there's much between the sides. Yes, Morton won last week, but nah. I'm not really going to say that any team is better than any of them. I can see it being a fixture on BBC Scotland that just pans out as just a boring draw. And aye, that's my prediction. A draw.
So my next fixture is Cowdenbeath versus Brecon. Now I think I predicted Cowdenbeath, not last series, but the series before that.
Week.
Series, yeah. The week before that, they were playing Stirling Albion, and I said Stirling Albion were going to win, and Cowdenbeath won. I still can't say anything about Cowdenbeath. They're a small team, that's all I know. And Brecon, I love Brecon. I love their stadium. It was just my thing.
She went
last season. I went about 7 times. It was great.
Not last season, but in previous seasons, since we've been together, pretty much, it's probably been our most visited stadium. So she's got a wee soft spot.
And my birthday weekend, I met Joe. So what else do you want?
It's in the heart, innit?
Yeah. So if you can't tell already, I'm going to say that Brecon's going to win this one.
There you go. One true love, Brecon City. Now my second one is the second Friday night fixture, and it is one that I'll be going to, and I'm absolutely buzzing for it. And thank you to Andy Fraser, we both know him. He's bought me the ticket. I've said it, I think I said it in the Lawrence Shankland video, that I was going to this game, and I do predict that Dundee United are far too strong. Having seen them at the weekend just past, Dunfermline were very passive and did let Dundee United play their own game, but I do think Dundee United are a very, very good side this season anyway, without a team playing horrendous against them. And obviously, we all know about the man himself. What's his name?
Nicky Clark.
Oh my god, the other one.
What, England?
He, this season, is the only one that scored goals for Dundee United except one other player.
I'm not meant to know that.
If you've done your research. But yes, enough of the arguing for us. I'm going to predict the Dundee United win in the Dundee Derby, and I'll be there to witness whether I'm right or wrong on that front.
And I had no choice to pick this for my last one. It is Rangers versus Celtic.
We had to pick this fixture and I left it into Jen because I'd picked my 3 fixtures before her, so she was kind of left with the Rangers Celtic game, but had to fit it in at some point. So here you go. The biggest game in Scottish football. Can you give decent analysis on it?
I'll try.
Go for it.
So in recent weeks, not recent weeks, what?
So in recent weeks.
Last season on this series, I was called a Celtic fan, and I'm not having it. And then I predicted Rangers, and then I was called a Rangers fan. I'm not having it. We all know that Celtic is mostly the strong team. Like, Celtic won the league last season, and Rangers have won a couple of fixtures, but they've never really been as good as Celtic. Information man here told me that they're pretty much on the same level right now, so that's why I'm going with a boring draw.
Basically, I said to her that Celtic's defence has been pretty much not depleted, but they've lost at least a 4-man defence. They lost Dedrick Boyata, Philip Benkovic, Kieran Tierney, and forgive me, I've forgotten the name. They still have good players in attacking areas, but
I feel like they might slack. So yeah, I'm going to go with a draw, and you might call me like a wuss for not going with one team being stronger than the other, but in my heart I feel like it will be a draw, and it'll be interesting if it's a draw because
it'll keep things on a level playing field for the rest of the season.
Yes.
Thanks for your analysis this week, Jen. Brilliant once again. And my last one is Hearts versus Hamilton. Now, Craig Levein, if you lose this fixture, you should be sacked. Hearts are performing horrendously so far this season. I think I saw a stat where they've only won about 4 fixtures either in this year or in the last however many games. I can't really mind the exact stat, but to put it bluntly, Hearts are pish. So, Craig Levein, a home fixture against Hamilton Academical, Tynecastle, better squad, better players. You've got to win it, Craig. You've got to. And if you don't, as I said, you should be sacked. I'm going to put my neck on the line and say a Hearts win because they simply have to do it. Right, so that is that. You can go first on the handicapping this week, I insist.
You're so generous. So I'm going to handicap the Inverness and Morton game just because I just feel like it's just not going to happen.
What a draw.
Yeah. I feel like Morton are going to win. On the dawn. That's what I say. On the dawn.
Spin the wheel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's 2 weeks in a row. You've tried to handicap me and it's been no handicap.
Well, it's not going to happen anyway, so you're not going to get a point.
We'll wait and see on that front. And now, my turn. I'm going to handicap your Alloa versus Queen of the South game. Only because it's about the only fixture that I really think might actually happen that you've predicted. I think that is probably the most likely fixture or result to happen, so I'm going to handicap it.
Spin the wheel. Or take off the wall.
Oh Christ! Really went for that spin there.
He's assigned. Spin the wheel.
Tried to do it really soft that time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give an exact score prediction
For Alloa
versus Queen of the South.
3-2.
So it has to be Alloa 3, Queen of the South 2 for you to be correct. That's a very bold prediction. You could easily just go for a 2-0 or 2-1 or something.
No, I said it would be close. You know, both teams are kind of good.
So there you go, that is this week's episode of Predict the 6. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. 59? 59. Comment down below your predictions for this lot of games, and as always, any games that you're going to as well. Subscribe for more of this type of content as we go towards 1800 subscribers. I've hit 1600, 1700 and then almost 1800 in this month. So, it's a very good achievement if we make it there by the end of the month. So, go on lads, go for it.
Do your thing.
But until the next video, we'll see you then. Cheers guys.
And like always, I'll see you at the same time, same place next week. Bye!